Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Okay, we are carrying on with our lessons of Al-Arabiyyah Bayna Yadayk. We are in part C of our grammar lesson. Again, do not come on to this lesson unless you have learnt that which has preceded from the other two parts. Bi-idhnillah. Today we are looking at Jam'u al-Mu'annath al-Salim, which is the sound feminine plural. Jam'u mu'annath al-salim is the sound feminine plural. هو الذي يدل على أكثر من اثنتين بزيادة ألف وتاء. It is that which indicates more than two by adding alif and a ta. So هو الذي يدل على أكثر من اثنتين بزيادة ألف وتاء. It is that which indicates more than two by adding alif and a ta. So for example, Muslimatun is a female Muslim. You add an alif and a ta. Muslimatun. Mudarrisatun. Mudarrisatun. So you add an alif and a ta. So you delete the ta marbuta and you add an alif and a ta. Delete the ta marbuta and add an alif and a ta. Tabibatun, tabibatun. So Jam'u Mu'annath Salim is that which indicates more than two. And it is feminine. Okay. So ذهبت الطالبات إلى المدرسة. The female students went to the school. ذهبت الطالبات إلى المدرسة. The female students went to the school. الطالبات is the fa'il. And the fa'il is always marfu. And here we see that Jam'u Mu'annath al-Salim is marfu with a dhamma. ضربت المدرسة الطالبات. ضربت المدرسة الطالبات. The female teacher hit the students. الطالبات, the students, is the maf'ulun bihi. And we see it is mansoob with a kasrah. It is mansoob with a kasrah. Nothing is ever mansoob with a kasrah except for Jam'u Mu'annath al-Salim. Jam'u Mu'annath al-Salim is the only time something is mansoob with a kasrah. ذهبت المدرسة إلى الطالبات. The female teacher went to the students. الطالبات is an ismun majroor and it's majroor with a kasrah. So this rule is similar to singular, in that it is marfu with a dhamma and it is majroor with a kasra. The only difference is it is mansoob with a kasra, and as I mentioned, this is the only time that something is mansoob with a kasra. So it's exactly the same as mufrad except for that it is mansoob with a kasra. So jam'u al-mu'annath al-salim دائما مرفوع بالفتحة. جمع مؤنث السالم دائما منصوب بالكسرة and جمع مؤنث السالم دائما مجرور بالكسرة. So جمع مؤنث السالم is that which is the plural, is a feminine plural, and you make it plural by adding an alif and a ta. So muslimatun becomes muslimat, and it is marfu with a dhamma, mansoob with a kasra, and majroor with a kasra. So now we have finished Jam'u Mudhakkar Salim and Jam'u Mu'annath Salim, which only leaves us with one type, which is taksir. Taksir. And taksir is basically a broken plural. It's a broken plural. This is the last type and it is a broken plural. So for example, talibun, tullabun. It doesn't follow a pattern. Qalamun, aqlamun. These, they do not follow a pattern. And the way that you know them is from hearing or by reading or by asking. So you just know them, you just memorize them. There's no rule that they follow. And you learn them in this way. Okay, in ending, we're just going to summarize all three types. So mufrad, muthanna and jam'. So al-ismu thalathatu anwa'. So nouns are of three types. Mufrad, muthanna and jam'. Singular, double and plural. Okay, as for singular, mufrad. Mufrad is of two types. Mudhakkar and mu'annath. Mudhakkar and mu'annath. Mudhakkar means masculine and mu'annath means feminine. And as we previously learnt, it is marfu with a dhamma, mansoob with a fatha, and majroor with a kasra. So talibun is a masculine student and talibatun is a feminine student. And it is marfu with a dhamma, mansoob with a fatha, and majroor with a kasra. Notice we've put an alif after a double fatha. Whenever you have a double fatha, the noun has to have an alif at the end. طيب. Muthanna likewise is mudhakkar or muannath. So muthanna, the double form is also mudhakkar or muannath, masculine or feminine. So talibani, two masculine students. Talibaini, two masculine students. So talibani, so muthanna is marfu with an alif, mansoob with a ya, and majroor with a ya. Likewise, talibatani, talibataini, marfu with an alif and majroor and mansoob with a ya. So muthanna is also mudhakkar or muannath, and is marfu with an alif, mansoob with a ya, and majroor with a ya. And you make something muthanna by adding an alif and a noon, or a ya and a noon. Finally, jam. Jam is of three types: mudhakkar salim. And mudhakkar salim, we form mudhakkar salim by adding a waw and a noon. So for example, muhandisun becomes muhandisuna or muhandisina. It's marfu with a waw and it's mansoob and majroor with a ya. Muannath salim, we form it by adding an alif and a ta. So muhandisatun becomes muhandisatun. And it is marfu with a dhamma, it is mansoob with a fatha, and it is majroor, it is mansoob with a kasra, and it is majroor with a kasra. So muannath salim is a feminine sign plural. You make it by adding an alif and a ta. It is marfu with a dhamma, it is mansoob with a kasra, and it is majroor with a kasra. And the final type is the broken plural. Taksir is the broken plural, and it is the same as mufrad. So it is marfu with a dhamma, mansoob with a fatha, and majroor with a kasra. So it's exactly the same as mufrad, in that it is marfu with a dhamma, mansoob with a fatha, and majroor with a kasra. And as we mentioned, there is no rule for knowing the taksir form, so you just know them by hearing or by memorization or looking in a dictionary and so on and so forth. So there's no fixed rule, you just need to learn them and memorize them. Okay, I know that this is a lot of information and it's quite difficult. I myself struggled with this initially, but be persistent, pay attention to the rules, really review the rules a lot, and bi'idhnillahi ta'ala this will become clear. The more and more you read the Quran and more you learn Arabic, you will see different examples and it will become easy bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khaira. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.